Let's get something on the table right away. It's been a while since I've played a Call of Duty on release, mostly because I've been tired of the iterative nature of the series. While Black Ops 3 is still unmistakably a Call of Duty title, it's packed to the gills with mostly excellent content and value for money. My opinion may be an unpopular one, but it has long been my belief that Treyarch make the best Call of Duty titles, and their latest entry into the series only serves to strengthen that belief. The story is set in the near future where the line between man and machine has been further blurred, with advanced cybernetics allowing soldiers to have superhuman strength, interface with robots, and even summon swarms of nanite bees to incinerate their foes. The story is an interesting one and covers issues like post-traumatic stress and brainwashing. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's certainly complimentary of the gunplay found in the game, though it does tend to devolve into shoot more robots territory quite a lot. I do have one major complaint though, and that's with the balance between action and cutscenes. On a scale of 1 to Metal Gear, Black Ops 3 rates a solid 8 on poor balance between doing and watching. If you are frustrated by the Gears of War sequences where you slowly walk through a level with your finger in your ear, be prepared for more torture here. New to the Black Ops series is the DNI, or Direct Neural Interface. This nifty bit of hardware interfaces with your character's mechanical replacements and allows faster traversal, superior strength, and the ability to access one of 3 different cybernetic cores, each one focused on a different playstyle that are essentially explosions, punches, and drone control. The cybernetic cores change how you approach a given situation, and can be pretty complementary if your partners take different cores to the ones you've selected. For example, you could cause a group of enemies to essentially hallucinate a bunch of disorienting lights and sounds, or your partner lines up a devastating dash to take them out. The traversal mechanics seem similar to Advanced Warfare, but feel smoother and more precise, though for some weird reason these abilities are hidden behind a not so obvious perk selection. It's a little jarring to have access to all those abilities during tutorial levels, and then to have them summarily taken away without actually telling you why you can't wall run or double jump anymore. At long last, the one feature I've been missing since World at War is the ability to play the campaign cooperatively. In my opinion, co-op campaigns make games better, and make it that much easier to overlook niggling issues as you tend to laugh it off with a friend, rather than focusing on the frustration in a solo campaign. Black Ops 3 includes the ability to play with 3 friends and implements it reasonably well, but there's a few issues that stop it from being fantastic. The story doesn't take into account that there's an extra person or few in the party, which can be a little weird during cutscenes when characters act like there's only one of you. Treyarch could have spent a bit of time adding some more lines of dialogue to fit a squad, but at least they had separate male and female actors for the lead roles, so your gender choice is actually taken into account. You'll also be constantly jarred out of your perspective when a player triggers a device or checkpoint that suddenly warps you into their view so you can watch a 5-second cutscene of them hacking a door. It's disorienting, unnecessary, and breaks your immersion. That aside, you'll still have loads of fun blasting your way through the 6-hour campaign with friends. At its core, multiplayer is still pretty much what you've come to expect from the Call of Duty series. The Pick 10 system is back, and it works as well as it has in the past and provides more flexibility in designing a class that you want to play. Black Ops 3 is without a doubt the fastest that a Call of Duty title has ever been. There's no limit to how long you can sprint, and the new traversal mechanics open up new and interesting shortcuts to take advantage of. Being able to fire your weapon no matter what combination of crazy stunts you're doing also means that you can be attacked or can attack from literally any direction, so it's more important than ever to maintain situational awareness. Treyarch have also toned down the melee aspect of the game, meaning that people like myself will find it much harder to go on knifing sprees than it was in previous titles. It takes more than one hit in a front-on attack to take an opponent down, fairly similar to how the Halo franchise behaves. New to the Call of Duty series is the ability to select your character class, or specialist as Black Ops 3 calls it. Each of these specialists have their own abilities to take advantage of, from the ability to see through walls, through to being able to overcharge your legs and tear across the battlefield to get to those objectives faster than everyone else. At the time of this review, the specialist system is a little unbalanced, and that's evident when you enter a lobby and find everyone is playing as one of 2 specialists. Here's hoping Treyarch work towards making each of them viable, so we can see some more variety. New Zombies co-op mode, Shadows of Evil, is easily the best the mode has been. It features a fantastic 1940s urban noir style map, and a cast of interesting characters excellently voiced by Hollywood heavyweights like Jeff Goldblum and Ron Perlman. Zombies plays much like previous versions have, with wave after wave of zombies assailing you and providing you with points to buy new weapons, unlock new areas and turn on switches. There's a new persistent XP system that allows you to pick your loadout before a match begins, which allows for some true individualism where there hasn't been before. There's also some new enemies here which have clearly been inspired by the Cthulhu mythos, so there's a lot of new content to sink your teeth into. Speaking of zombies, you can also play the campaign in Nightmare mode, which adds zombies to the mix. It's kinda cool, but also poorly implemented, with new dialogue playing over the same cutscenes you saw when you first played through the vanilla campaign. I can see that Treyarch were trying to value add, but perhaps they should have given this idea a miss if they weren't able to put the same polish on it as the rest of the package. If you're playing this on PC, make sure you've got a beast of a computer, as Black Ops 3 is the epitome of a poor port. Your mouse sensitivity is tied directly to your frame rate, so without some seriously low settings or equally seriously expensive hardware, you're going to feel like your character's swimming through molasses. This issue doesn't seem to affect console users, which is not at all surprising. Call of Duty has focused on console versions for quite a while now. Some of you will see this title as the same old Call of Duty, and you're not completely wrong in thinking that. Treyarch have made some safe choices, but they've also tried some new things which pushes Black Ops 3 ahead of the pack, at least for now. They've done an excellent job at adding top-notch value to the package, even if it is lacking a little polish in some areas. If you're up for some frenetic gun-based action mixed with some tactical use of cyber abilities, this is definitely a title worth checking out.